So, Coach, on every first half bucket you guys had tonight, you had an assist. That streak didn't end until early in the second half. I mean, when you are seeing that, obviously you're not maybe seeing it on the box score every minute of the game, but when you see that at the end of a game, what does that say about the way your offense worked that night?
Well, I mean, obviously we're starting to see what collectively the guys are just starting to see and put together all the things that are there, are available. Uh, we've been working really hard defensively over the last 4 games. I think our defense has been really good, and as your defense does that, what it does is allow you to, if you can maintain that, it just allows you the opportunity to just work on your offense, and that's what we've been doing in practice. That's what I've been stressing to our guys. We got to maintain this defense because then all our energy in practice is going into getting better our offense, and you've seen that over the course of 4 games. So tonight, I think what happens is we've talked about it. They're playing. There's a good cohesion. Uh, there's no tension out there. They're just knowing what they're doing, playing together, and when you do that, and a guy like Jeff Mills, he's always been a really good passer, and now we know what we're doing all the time. And then you throw Corbin in there, and we're playing with passing from that area. You're playing with passing from out there, and guys are moving together. That's what you end up getting. So we still have to keep working on it. We have to keep, you know, learning it, knowing it. We're doing well with it. I like the fact again that guys are playing, they're getting experience. Every guy we put in there sort of is playing and learning, and they're getting better, and that's important in November. Like I said to our guys, we just finished November. Nothing's won in November. We started in the beginning. Like, nothing's as good as you think. Nothing's as bad as you think. Things are built in November. Okay, we started by going on the road to Bowling Green, and now we're going to start in December going on the road. And it's going to be a test of, okay, how far have we come, as we go on the road to play a team that's beaten Oregon State twice. So, again, nothing but opportunity. You take one game at a time. You just keep working to get better. And we got a great opportunity, to go on the road Saturday and sort of challenge ourselves.
You say it's all about the process. It's all about building a month in, got some games under your belt now. What do you feel like is the biggest thing you guys still need to improve? And how close are you before that conference year starts in San Diego?
I mean, really, I think it's just the consistency. You know what I mean? It's called habits. Before the game, what I said to the guys were that, this game is just about, can you do it again and again and again and again? Good teams do it again and again and again and again, and they don't have that. I got to do it again. Yes, you do. And when you're a good team and you have good players, that's what their habit is. That's what they do. They're going to do it again. They're going to do it again. They're going to do it again, and that's the competitive aspect of it. You know what I mean? And that's what good teams have. That ability, like that kind of will, that character as a team to, we do it every game. Does that mean you win every game? No. What it means is you're the same every game. You show up every game. You do what you do every game. You have your identity and you play to your identity. And I'm starting to see that in our guys. And like I just said, now you got to go on the road and you got to show you can do it on the road. We've been at home, which has been good. We went on the road for one. So, okay, guys, we're on the road. Now we're going again. We got to keep building that identity.
I know one of the big maybe fear skepticisms when Lucas went out is maybe that rim protection element that he brings. Well, Corbin comes in, ties his record from last year. You guys set a new record as a team for blocks. I mean, what is he maybe doing that's helping him overcome maybe the size that he lacks that Lucas had?
Well, it's like I said the other day. I've had undersized centers before, and the kid I had, Udofia, they just have this knack, you know what I mean? And I think you see all across basketball. It doesn't really matter. Everybody's going small. Now, what is small doesn't mean you're small, because he doesn't play like he's 6'5". He plays like he's 6'8", 6'9". That's across the board. So, and then across the board, it's not just him. All our guards are 6'4", 6'5". Everybody who's out there, and that was the thing before the game, is 21's a really good player for them. He's getting 18 a game. I said, okay, he's got to be miserable all night long to have a 6'5" guy on him. Every time he catches the ball, he's got a 6'5" guy on him, guarding him over and over again. There's never any freedom. Okay, well, that wears on you, and I think If you can do that there, then you're playing with Corbin, and he might be a little undersized, but then you start to see some things from him. And again, I think it's a collective thing with our overall defense that then makes you see, whoa, look at what that individual guy did. So again, I think it's a team thing, but obviously his timing, whatever those things are, you don't teach that. You don't, hey, let's practice our timing to whack 6 shots today. You either have that or you don't have that. And some guys are really good at coming over and wiping other guys' shots away. Some guys have the knack of blocking their own guy's shot, and some guys do both. And it's just good to have that. I know the same thing defensively. When you can count on your 4 other teammates, like I said, to guard 21 tonight, 5 guys got to guard him. He's got to see 4 other bodies, not just the one that the guy's on him. That helps that one be a better individual defender. And then the same goes true when at the end, guy comes over and helps you, whether that's stopping the drive or coming over and blocking a shot. That's called team defense.
So, Ethan, you guys went the entire first half with an assist on every single made field goal. When that's happening, what does that say about the way your guys' offense is working?
We're just gelling. We like to play with each other, and we like to do what we got to do on offense. And everyone knows that moving the ball is the best way to do it. And people are making shots, so it's a lot easier to pass the ball when people are making shots.
You guys come out the first couple games, there's some shot clock violations, there's some miscues. A lot of that's been cleaned up recently. How far has this offense come since even that first week?
Oh, we've gotten pretty far. Little tweaks here and there, but I think it's just maturity. We got a lot of guys coming along, freshmen doing great things. Us younger, older guys, you can kind of say sophomores, we're growing up as well. And, all that stuff factors into the way we're playing right now. And we got to just keep growing so we can keep getting better for conference.
How fun is this win streak, and how does it kind of emphasize how much the process matters?
It's fun. It's fun, but, we're making sure that we're staying on track, what we need to do. But it's definitely fun when you win 4 in a row, right? Yeah.
So, Corbin, you come out, tie the record for blocks tonight. As a team, you guys set a new record for blocks. I mean, the defense, why has it worked so well this year so quickly?
I think it just comes down to communication and Coach Scott being on us about communicating and just going through it in practice.
You're kind of moving over, getting some backside blocks. You got Reedus diving in for balls. You got a lot of guys doing stuff that may not show up on a box score, but it shows up when you watch the film. I mean, how impactful are some of these big plays that, like I said, may not show up in a box score?
In my opinion, it changes the game. Like, Reedus might get a rebound and then throw it off a guy, and we get the ball back. It's just big.
How much fun are you guys having right now? Because it looks like, as far as emotions, those type of things, it looks like you guys are a different team from that first week. How much fun is this right now?
We're having a lot of fun.
So moving forward, how do you kind of use how the offense worked tonight, how the defense worked, and how do you kind of translate that moving forward?
I wish I make improvements and then mess up the messy areas where we mess up during the offense, and that lowers the efficiency, and we just got to move forward with that.